My children and I are facing losing our housing.
Craziest things about being evicted and having no place to go and having a low-paying job is the fact that I literally don't have enough money.
I am very sad because that was the first house that I moved into after I got divorced. I do have 3 little boys, and I felt like I was getting my life together.
In court, they tried saying that I faked documentation of my bank statements.
Welcome back to Gets It Out. This video here is from the Financial Coffee channel. It's titled "A Lot of Women Are Getting Evicted All Over the Country." Yeah, it's happening, man. A lot of women getting put out. Let's see what that's about.
So I'm in the process, it's a lot of stuff everywhere. I'm about to show y'all. Child, that's crazy work. But I did want to be very, very grateful because God sent people to help me that don't have to help, but they help me. I'm just a girl. I'm literally just a girl.
Okay, so I'm at my eviction hearing. I'm negotiating with the landlord's attorney. I offered a plan that I have actually seen work in court before. In court, my children and I are facing losing our housing.
One of the craziest things about being evicted and having no place to go and having a low-paying job is the fact that I literally don't have enough money and don't make enough money to even pull myself out of this situation. So unless I find a higher paying job, but I currently haven't been getting any callbacks. So I literally have no money to save. And that's the scariest thing. I have no money right now. So on top of not knowing where to go, I have no money.
That's sad because these women have no financial planning, meaning they don't have any 8 months to a year savings just in case something like this happens. They don't get time to plan for that. So because of that, they're left with eviction notices where something like that would never happen to me.
Women are broke anyway, so what a surprise. They are always the damsel in distress that needs to be saved.
I got the boxes because I am moving. I did make a video and I talked a little bit about being evicted or getting evicted. Sorry. I am very sad because that was the first house that I moved into after I got divorced. I do have 3 little boys, and I felt like I was getting my life together, but then recently everything just felt like it started falling apart. I am moving back in with my mom. I don't know how long I'm going to be there. I'm just hoping and praying that I get on my feet and figure this out, or my Superman comes and saves me from my mom's house. I don't know.
You see that? The first thing they're looking for is a Superman. That Superman to come in his cape. That Superman isn't coming anymore. 3 kids, and you're single, 3 kids. No man is coming for you.
She tried saying that I didn't pay for July, August, and September. In court, they tried saying that I faked documentation of my bank statements and how it came off of my phone that come off this person's phone or whatever the case may be. They may sit there and pull what my landlord and her lawyer tried to say that it was faked, but it wasn't. My lease is terminated though, which it's fine. I have 30 days. I have to get out or whatever.
I went through a really stressful season in my life where I got evicted. It was one of the most difficult, stressful things I ever experienced. All I did was get on my face because I didn't know what to do. I literally had no money, and I prayed to God all night. Well, the next day, somebody called me and they asked me what was going on because they had a dream about me and they had just came into a bunch of money and they knew in their heart that they had to help me. Well, guess what? They moved me out of my apartment that I was getting evicted out of, and they found me a cheaper apartment, and they paid the rent off for the rest of the year. So if you're stressing, don't stress. Trust God and pray until something happens.
And guys, that's why you should never feel bad or sorry for them whenever they are struggling.
Yeah, guys. Now this guy here, the financial Kelfie, always lets his modern woman have it. He can't help it. I can tell.
Guys, it is so nice to be a woman. Ladies, you have no idea how easier, not easy, but easier life is for y'all as compared to men. Notice how I'm emphasizing on the word easier. So this lady got evicted and she has no money. Women are broke anyway, so what a surprise. Then she started praying to God all night. The next day, somebody, a complete stranger, out of the blue, called her and offered her some help. That somebody also helped her move out of the apartment she was being evicted from, then found her a cheaper place, and finally paid her rent off for the remaining of the year. Now, I'm not making fun of her because I've been homeless before. But guys, let me ask you a very genuine question. How often do you see or hear about men that get help out of the blue from a complete stranger after they pray to God all night? And that's why I said earlier, women have it easier than men. Not easy, but easier than men.
Oh, this is it.
And actually, that was him being nice. But that never happens for men. It could happen. A blessing can come. I do believe in when you're praying to God, God will bless. But somebody calling you and saying, I'm going to pay a whole year of your apartment, if it's not your mom and dad or someone you know, that's not usually happening for men.
I'm sitting on the balcony, and the constables will be here, I think, by 9. So at this point, I was trying to pack up some stuff and put it in my car, but I don't even feel like doing that. So if y'all know anybody who needs things, I got 2 beds, I got a washer and dryer, I got plenty of clothes, I got all.
Now, why are you giving this stuff away? I hope you're trying to sell it. Sell it on eBay, not eBay. Sell it on Facebook Marketplace. I heard it's trash nowadays, but at least try to get some money for it.
But I was all kinds of stuff. They're about to put all my stuff on the curb. So if y'all know somebody that needs something, hit me up and let me know.
She's in San Francisco.
I'm giving it away.
Expensive.
They can have it. Whatever I got, they can have it. So
story time on how I just got evicted. Now, one thing's for sure, 2 things for certain. I'm not a girl who ever been in a low income place or Section 8 or anything. I always got to find things in life, but this was a stepping stool for me. Certainly because my last place I paid $3,000 a month, and I needed to fix my credit. And while fixing my credit, I didn't feel the need to apply to another place, and I was not going to renew my last lease. I moved in here like January or whatnot. It was so satisfying to live here. However, when I did see the place, my client had put me on price for this, and it was like, oh, okay, cool. But when I moved here, I ain't gonna lie, I was crying. My mama and my godmama was trying to help me like realize, like, Mo, you not here to get comfortable. Like you looking at for you and your daughter would do it right. But y'all gotta also understand it's coming from a person who never had a white stove or a white refrigerator. My very first apartment was the same complex my mom lived in. It was just mine was a 1-bedroom, luxury. Every apartment after that was luxury. This is not luxury, but it's okay because I was grateful.
She was just rambling, by the way. So she's bragging about paying $3,000 a month in rent. But she also claimed to have never been in a Section 8 apartment or on low-income housing. Okay, so how does that make her any special? Most people have never been on Section 8 either. And to be honest, I don't see why she feels the need to seek approval and validation from strangers. It seems like she's embarrassed because she's getting evicted. And because she's embarrassed, she's rambling about paying $3,000 a month in rent at her previous apartment. She probably sees it as a flex, in my opinion.
So I'm getting evicted, and my court date is in 10 days. I have never been evicted before, so I don't exactly know what's gonna happen. And I'm not, you don't have to get into details of anything other than the reason why I'm sharing this is because we are entering into a homelessness crisis. And yeah, you know, there's a lot of factors that have gone into why I am getting evicted. Difficult choices had to be made in order for me to survive, and my family to survive.
Yeah, guys, and with the homelessness crisis, me reacting to this video, I'm not at all trying to make fun of anyone's situation. It's hard out there. It's hard out there right now in the West, and I understand. That's why, for that reason, I decided to move from the West many years ago to make sure I'm not facing anything like that, not facing any housing crisis, not facing what do you call it, inflation on food. It's crazy out there. I could never live out in the West again.
So anyway, anyone that's gonna say anything rude or judgmental is just gonna get blocked. So don't even bother.
What's up, y'all? So I just got an eviction notice on my door. This is a wrongful eviction notice. I just went to the leasing office actually the other day and reminded them that they informed me in both writing and a recording. Basically, I said, long story short, this is a wrongful eviction. It says you are to vacate and remove all your possessions from the above address. Yeah, they're saying that I have to. It says you are to vacate and remove all your possessions from the above address within 3 business days after receiving this warrant. Do not count Saturday, Sunday, and legal holidays in calculating the 3 days. If you do not move within 3 days, a special civil park court officer will remove all persons from the property at any time between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. on or after June 18th. And they know they're in the wrong. And I just, at this point, need money and someone who's well.
So how are they in the wrong? And also, at this point, you need money. I'm confused. What did they do wrong? Why do you need money if they're wrong?
First in New Jersey tenant law. I can tell you this place is on some. And unfortunately, I didn't want to have to dox myself, but it's getting to that point now. So if anyone knows anyone who could help me out with this, I would really appreciate it because I'm just kind of over it and I'm really doing my best to keep it together. I feel like I need to expose all the that has been going down in this.
She's saying that and she's angry because she's being evicted. So she'll pull whatever string she can or save herself however she can, make up anything she can, have somebody fall into her drama, which would be a trick on this is a trick on her part.
Complex for so long for anyone else who would be interested in living here. I didn't want to do that because genuinely I enjoy living here. There's so many amenities that are nice here. There's so many people who are nice here, but there's also a lot of open vacancies for a lot of reasons, which I can detail in a very detailed video that I really didn't want to make. This apartment complex is a luxury apartment complex in Jersey City, and the units here are under $2,000 a month. Why do we think that? So if you have any means to help right now, I know you don't know me, but on a human level, I would really appreciate it.
Okay, guys, why does she feel the need to expose whatever is going on at her apartment? Especially now. Why now? Wasn't the apartment complex bad even when she moved in? Oh, I see why she wants to expose the apartment complex now. Because she's getting evicted. Yeah. When things don't go their way, women become victims and they feel the need to expose somebody. Guys, they don't know how to handle rejection. They cannot handle adversity and setbacks, but they still want us to believe that they are strong and independent. Give me a freaking break.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Been an angel as much as I could be today in the way that I need others to be an angel for me.
Oh, this one was pulling for it. I'm sorry I had to pause it right there. She said, being an angel as much as I need today, as much as I need others being angel for me. She got the Angel Mama on, with the Angel Mama glasses on, and is pulling for donations. She is. She's pulling hard. This is wild. She's pulling.
Trying to take care of my kids, and I'm just tired. I feel bad. I really just feel bad for my kids. Very grateful and thankful to the people who have reached out to me with resources, with connections, with money, like with food, with shelter options, even if they aren't viable. I appreciate the effort, like more than I could probably ever express. It's just a lot to think about, a lot to process, and very heavy not to just bust out in tears.
Guys, even though what I'm about to say is the truth, I hate to say it. Here is the deal. When you are a man and you struggle, nobody cares.
Nobody.
People are not that willing to offer you a solution. It's sad to say, but you are pretty much on your own. Also, as a man, you are expected and sometimes even required to solve other people's problem. On the other hand, when women need help, there is always somebody to their rescue. And guys, that's why you should never feel bad or sorry for them whenever they are struggling. They are always the damsel in distress that needs to be saved. And as soon as they get in trouble, or when life hits them very hard, they are not strong and independent anymore because all of a sudden, they become just a girl.
I'm just a girl.
Just a girl.
I'm literally just a girl.
That's wild how they turn it on to get what they want, no matter what it is, no matter what the situation is, especially if they're getting evicted. Oh, they're going to turn it on. Donations, everything. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, be sure to click that notification bell. Also, be sure to subscribe, right? You could do me a favor. Be sure to subscribe and subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell. Thanks for watching. See you next video. Peace out.
You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.